Conservative Media peeps, what's up? It's me, John D. Villarreal. I'm Paul Villarreal over there. So we're going to talk about MMA right now. And the thing of it is like this. Apparently, there was rumors, a lot of people were talking GSP versus Diaz. A lot of people were asking about, first of all, personal opinion, not legit, facts, not casting aspersions, all fair and chain purpose, only check disclaimers. A lot of people before that, including us, were saying, hey, how come GSP isn't going to fight Anderson Silva? People want to see that fight, in my personal opinion. Now, the latest, I believe, is that there isn't a signed deal yet with GSP Diaz. So what's going on? Is this fight going to happen or not? And do you want to see this fight? Now, Paul, I got to ask you. One, do you want to see GSP versus Diaz? Two, do you want to see GSP versus Anderson Silva? And three, which fight do you think is going to happen and which is the bigger fight?
I think that the bigger fight, clearly, would be Anderson Silva versus GSP.
That's the bigger fight.
Now, which fight do I think will happen? I think it's more likely that you'll see Nick Diaz versus GSP.
Look, here's the thing. I don't think, in my personal opinion, that GSP wants to fight Anderson Silva. I think that he understands that he's probably, in my personal opinion, I think he believes that he'll lose that fight. That fight may never happen. I don't know if GSP will ever move up, you know? And I think that GSP is a great champion, but don't ever talk about GSP being one of the best pound for pound. I don't want to hear that again. The excuses are done. GSP versus Diaz. Yeah, I'd want to see that fight. I don't know that that's the greatest fight out there ever. You know what I mean? I think Diaz it would bring the fight. I think it would be entertaining. I think it'd be exciting. However, my concern is that Nick's not strong enough for GSP, and that it might turn into GSP versus Fitch. Fitch was beating everybody, looked unbelievable. Then he got up against GSP, and GSP just handled him. You know, because but now Nick's the one difference is that Nick's game is that Fitch was a wrestler and used to out hustling, out working people and dominating wrestling, and he couldn't do that with GSP. GSP basically out muscled him and subsequently out wrestled him, and there you go. Nick's got good hands. I think his boxing is definitely better than GSP's, but I think GSP is a lot stronger than him. And Nick's got submissions, but I'm afraid that he might just get thrown around a little bit. Believe me, I want to see that fight be competitive. I'm not sure. It could be very competitive. And Nick, look, if Nick doesn't get muscled and is able to at least stand on his feet and do some stuff, Nick could pick him apart with some shots, and Nick can wear him down, and Nick's going to bring the fight. Nick's got some real skills. There's no doubt about it. So, if it could get interesting. Look, people want to see that fight. It's a decent fight. If this fight doesn't go down between if GSP doesn't fight Anderson Silva and GSP doesn't fight Nick Diaz, who is he going to fight? Who do you want to see him fight? This is a big question right now. I want to know what you guys think. You tell us what's up. Comments below, subscribe above. I'm John D. Villarreal. That is Paul. We are Conservative Media, and we'll see you next time.